Happy traders and warriors, welcome. Let's jump in what has been happening here today. So this week what we're gonna do is I'm gonna talk about the information what we've been talking about the 4 months on this YouTube. And this week I'm gonna take every single trade using the same information what we've been talking about so far in this YouTube channel. So let's start the first one, the yesterday trade. What was happened in the end? Then I get stopped out. So what was happening here? We have very good entry point here with the 618 retest, with the W pattern and with a nice principle with the breaking up, retest and start breaking the highs and holding lows. So yesterday we create this strong pattern here with this M pattern. When we can zoom in here, we have M pattern here. What is bearish pattern? So now we create this holder, we was going above it, and actually we have even nice retest here, but price still wasn't strong enough. And then we have very impulse candlestick what is close under and start going under, retest and still holding here, and we have another retest here, and again price close under, and again price close under. So how the market was shifting when we track this one here, you see we have this first retest, the second retest, and price close under, and here inside the price is creating the same pattern what we have in the top, the bullish pattern going downside. Here you have opportunity, and if when we break all those lows here, the main holder what is holding the weight, we close under and retest. Here we have the first close under, and here we have the second close under. To take those short opportunities to sell, why not? Good one. But for me, I can stop out. So right now, what is the next movement? If you're holding those sells here, your take profit is here, or your final take profit is here, if price really wanna break the structure downside. But still, what was happening here? We still break the highs, what is very positive to go higher. But if you look in the structure, we have first structure, second, third, and then we have the fourth structure here. If you look in the structure, the price is still actually bullish. But that case, what I was doing yesterday, using the Fibonacci here to the top here, it doesn't, we can stop out. But now we have one more opportunity to hold this price action. And right now the price is inside the 618 area. So we can have good opportunities to still continue higher. But for me right now, I'm gonna just be patient and wait what the market actually want to do. Because we still can, what we have here, we have the first retest, second retest, and going lower. So the price can easily retest to have a second retest here too. Let's say the price wanna have the second retest, and we have opportunity to go lower. But for example, let's say when the prices wanna go somewhere here, have a nice retest and start going higher, I'm gonna take the same opportunity here again. That's why I'm gonna be a little bit more patient, and when the price is actually holding this 618, create a nice pattern plus principle, it will be super good to continue to go higher. But let's jump in the second trade, what I was taking here, this gold sell. And let's talk about why I was taking that sell. So we open Monday here, we make this bounce here, and we create a W pattern here too. Break the highs, retest, and going higher. And where the price was going back, the price was going back to the equal highs. So what is the gold behavior when price is going back and making the equal highs? Most of the time the price want to go and make the pullback movement after that. And what the price is doing, we create the equal highs and price is gonna go make the pullback movement. So if you zoom in here now, after this bearish pattern, we have this bearish pattern here, break instruction, retest, and going lower. Beautiful pattern plus principle. And then price is going ding 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 lower. But what we create here, we create the opportunity zone. And if you zoom in, what is the behavior inside that zone here? Exactly like this one and this one. We have 3 wicks what is pushing downsides. So the price really wanna go higher, and then really want to go higher again, and then and here is same, and every time we close under the bodies. So for me it's a very good opportunity zone to have a second retest and going back to the lows. So what is happening here, we have the first retest here, and then here we have the second retest. Very good opportunity zone to go back on the lows. And what price is doing, we have the second retest, hold a little bit and break the lows, pull back, break the lows, pull back, create the lows, deeper pullback, and start breaking the lows. Let's say we have this low here, price is holding the lows and breaking the lows, and price is doing the same thing here, we break the lows, and now we have another retest here. For example, if you are much more patient and you see this movement, we have here the very similar zone, opportunity zone, and opportunity is again to go downside. So we create the first high, retest, and second retest. For right now your entry will be the retest, stop loss, last week high, that's your stop loss, and the take profit is the same area. Still a very solid entry. Or sometimes you wanna just add up in your movements. It's we all have to have our own personal development in how we gonna trade, and how strong is your vision, and how true is your vision. So that was the sell here. And let's talk about now this buy opportunity. So that's my crazy trade here, and that's a super crazy trade, because if you're looking to take profit, my take profit is up here. Sounds sounds crazy enough to take that trade. So what I'm doing is, so I can show you right now. That's a trade what I've been talking about a few days already. So if you're looking the major structure movement all the way here to up here, so where we have this retest, the retest was here, the 786, and then we have the movement, and again and again. And now that's why I have this idea, because I put the minor structure and the major structure together, and I'm using the same principle. So now when I'm gonna zoom in back here, and I'm gonna use the minor structure movement, and what we just retest here, the 786. And why my take profit is up above here is because of the major movements. If you put the major Fibonacci here to there, I think leave it less. So that's my take profit there. But let's see how it plays out. It's a crazy trade, trust me. It's a crazy trade. But let's see how this is gonna blaze out. GJ. Something is going on. We start getting rejected on the highs. Didn't break the highs, and we break the lows. Strong rejection here. Inside we have W pattern, fail the W pattern, and break the even. Yeah, we break even the structural lows here too. Not like super confirm, but we still zoom in here in the structure. The full structure is down here. That's the structure, and so if the price wanna go higher, so the principle inside that structure is to go higher. So when we respect that area, the meaning is we have to break out our highs here. Otherwise we didn't gather enough energy to push the highs, because the highs is already get heavily rejected down here. So principle is to push it higher, otherwise the price is gonna give up. Too much fear in the movement or the momentum, and the meaning is this low is not gonna holding, and the meaning is this low is not gonna hold, so the price gonna go back the previous structural lows to gather more energy. So when the price is coming back here, we're gonna break this one. We're gonna have to have a nice retest somewhere back here, and then it's gonna be a trade like that. But right now I wanna look more higher, because the price is going beautifully highs, holding the lows, going up 618, going break, and now this was the breaking structure too. So let's look where the Fib can be in this structure here. Ooh, inside Fib is here. And what's the third structure Fib? The third structure Fib is this one. Third structure Fib and the whole movement fee. Yep, let's see what the price is doing, because right now the principle is, so when this retest is actually solid, we have to break equal highs and start going higher. Look at the day profit 4 and our day profit is very similar place. For example, take this retest entry and going the day profits will be the solids, but it all depends of the behavior. When we really want to break the highs, will be good entry. Right now the price is stuck between the wisdom. Idea is to break this one, so when we can break the both one, those equal highs, and then those all, you know, the all-time equal highs here, will be very bullish behavior. Dow Jones yesterday was super beautiful, and the reason is, if you're looking whole structure, we see how we make this weight above areas, and the price is just breaking beautiful downsides. But what was happening yesterday? Yesterday this week high was breaking the third structure high. What is the first behavior? If the price doing that, it is a bullish behavior. And the third structure is, we have here, and we have yeah, let's have this one, and this one here. So we have first structure, second, third and fourth structure, and inside this fourth structure price is creating the bullish pattern. And now what the price is doing next, we're going back inside the third structure. What is the bullish movement? And look at what the behavior is inside here. The price want to create a bullish pattern to support this one, because it is already bullish pattern, and we have to break in structure and price going back to the third structure highs. Everything is very bullish right now. But if you look in the behavior, how the price start forming the W pattern, and then what was happening here. The opportunity zone, and the price didn't break it, the opportunity zone. And if you zoom more in details, actually this one, you see how those impulse candlesticks close every single time under the previous ones. Things. You know, we have the impulse candlestick downside, and then ding, and then we have another impulse candlestick, and we close under the previous impulse, and again we have impulse and we close under the previous impulse candlestick low. And then what we have here, another retest, and then wow, we close again under the previous impulse here. You know, if you zoom in details and looking exactly what the price is doing, you found some interesting points there what is supporting your thoughts. So first entry point, very spiky one, but if you trust yourself and you trust your first thinkings, that's your entry point. And where is take profit in that case? we need this structure here, the breaking structure lows. So if you're gonna do this, how you gonna look your take profits? We have all this. What is the first breaking structure? Retest and going higher. That's the first structure. What was breaking? Ding 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 ding. All those highs here. And where is the retest? Retest is here, and then we break the highs again. So our take profit is this one. Take the body lows. That's our take profits. That's our take profit if you take that entry. Stop loss is very impulsive one because we didn't have retests. It's just so clean shift here. No wicks. So this is gonna be right now your stop loss. Or if you don't wanna risk a lot, there is few stop losses more. One, what we can do is this wick low here. And then you're gonna put a little bit higher, like that. So this can be the one, but of course above here, like this, is the very safe one. It's a super safe, and then the price is just gone. We have this retest here, and we break the W. Here is one thing for the future. If you're taking your trades, to look this kind of behavior. We create this W, and the W principle is to break the highs, retest, break the highs, and going higher. But 1 second, put this one here. Look at the behavior again of the impulse, because the price is already going very strongly downsides. Look at those impulse again here, how we close those bodies. That's, that's a very clean movement. And now if you look in the W holder, where the W is holding, look at how we break it. Just it's strong. So basically what is going on inside this movement, it shows to us in that principle here, and the principle is to break higher because it's a bullish principle. And nope, like this movement here is like, nope, tada, we are gone. They just heavy disrespect. Pulling. Let's Euro USD. So yesterday I was here and thinking about, actually today morning I was here thinking about, we have something here, but I didn't want to take that trade because I was shorting already gold. But the opportunity what I was seeing was we have here originally breaking structure downside, and this was the the impulse movement upside, and that was the rejection high what we create here. Break the structure, ding ding ding, and then we have very strong rejection. This high, we have nice breaking structure and retest, price breaking the lows, coming back in the same place. We have again strong rejection. Now we're now price is making to momentum zone, and idea is to go higher, and the principle is to break it, retest, and start going to the higher. So next time when the price was back in the same area, again price get heavily rejected. So now we have two zones what is creating this area, you know, one is pushing downside and one is pulling upside. So let's see what's going on here. Again, rejection, and then we have, you know, price is trying to break the highs, and look at that rejection, and now again and again, and look at what was happening here today early morning. We have first this rejection, look at the candlestick body close, and then feels like a retest, price didn't break the highs, and look at this impulse candlestick close under the pattern holder. And what is the pattern? We have bearish pattern, and we have even bearish we have bearish pattern and ding plus retest, and so we have bearish pattern and bearish principle respected here. So we close so nicely under the pattern and the principle, and then we have those two dojis here what is respecting the principle, and then the price is going back on the lows here, all those lows, ding prices back here, get bounce here. Overall super good short opportunity. For example, the original holder was created here, we see perfectly. We create the second retest, we respect it, here we respect it, here we respect it again. We have bit manipulation inside here 100%, but look at the breaking structure and respect again, and now today the price was back here, and now we found some information here. But look at this first candlestick. Oof. Yep. When we see impulse movement now, what is going back here, and now we have impulse candlestick body what is close under this body here, you know, it's not good. And when we're gonna go, so we have opportunity and momentum, and we have the second opportunity here too. So we have two opportunity zones here, the first opportunity zone and the second opportunity zone. So we have breaking structure here with no retest right now, and the second one is getting rejection. So right now just zero movement, just patient and wait when the price really want to go higher. But then we have to understand this one, the best time to start buying will be actually above this one, to following the original movement, to go back to get the same to get back the same momentum and motivation to start going above here. Yeah, let's take even this one out, because we are right now facing some serious challenges. Because look at how spiky this all over area is. If you're gonna look at how spiky it is, super spiky. So we are facing some good challenges there. But when we have enough self-motivation and overall motivation, this is gonna be the nice opportunity, and the opportunity is gonna be here. Take this one, that's gonna be the nice one. Otherwise we start breaking too much lows and price going back to lows, and then we have like we have a good lows straight here, like we have this major low here, and then we have this major low here. Like this is anyway something. What? Look at this candle here. Oh, what is two candlesticks only? going on overall? Okay, we actually try to break the highs. And we have the pullback here. It can be overall. Yeah, ding, 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 ding. Quite possible. But let's see what the price is doing right now. We are inside the battle zone. And if you sell here, your take profit is here. So don't jump in, don't follow your emotions, and don't do stupid movements what you regret after that, and then you just forget it and you never learn your mistake. Don't do stuff like that, especially here. So gold. So let's see how this trade is gonna play out. You know, but that's what my mind is doing in here. It's just creating those crazy opportunities, and the foundation level to seeing this kind of things are the vision and the trust. How much you're trusting yourself, and how good is the relationship between you and you. And you, when you see those crazy opportunities or crazy visions like this one here, there's the opportunity. If you see anything is possible, you realize everything is possible. And if you are trusting your first thoughts, your first thinkings, you know, when you see something and you have the first, the spark, the first thoughts, the first words, this is the right word. And now is the question of your trust. How much you're trusting yourself, because you are saying that word on yourself. So how much you're trusting that word. For me, I like those ideas to make something like that, because it's out of the normalcy. You know, you don't see stuff like that. Who is even doing stuff like that? Only crazy people. But for me, the crazy is compliment, because there is one thing around it. When you truly self-mastering yourself, you found your inner world, you found the trust, you start trusting yourself, and all those other elements and details and foundational levels is what is happening. You start trusting yourself. But what is happening here every single day in this trading world? No one is even trying to look in your own words. They just look at, oh, that course, that person, and they just learning this person words. You're not going inside yourself and looking your own words when you see this reaction or rejection in the market, and you're not putting your own words behind, you know, those actions. But you have to find those words, because it's you. Everything is you in this trading world. What people doing is just looking those courses and those different personalities and behaviors, but no one is actually trusting himself to find those simple words in your mind. Everybody's just copy and paste. And what is the main thing, or the main thing in this trading world? Everybody's losing money. Everybody is getting stopped out, and so on and so on. So, do you think there are some consequences of that? It sounds pretty pride to me, to be honest. But now it's the thing, you have to start trusting yourself and learning yourself and finding your own authenticity words, who you are. and then every action what you're seeing, you put your own words behind it, you put your own psychology behind it, and you put your own philosophy behind it. Through that you have the major and the minor and the micro information, then you have the structure information, the pattern information, and the principle information. The patience, the discipline, psychology, and philosophy. And that's the trading mindset. And then you have tools. So what is the tools? Very simple. Don't undermate the simplicity or something like that. How to say it? I'm not very good of that. So we have highs and lows, rejection highs and lows, structure highs and lows, body highs and lows. It's all same. So that's our one tool. Then we have the Fibonacci, another tool to look the similarities between the behavior. Then we have trend lines, another tool, breaking structures, slipping through, hanging on. Then we have the bullish pattern, and then we have a bearish pattern, and then we have break, retest, principle, and then we have break, retest, principle, and then we have break, retest, principle, and then we have break, retest, principle. We have pattern, break, retest, going higher. We have pattern, break, retest, going lower. Then we have momentum, opportunity, and holder. That's it. That's everything. That's for how to say, this is everything what I'm doing every single day. That's the things what I'm using. That's it. I'm not using anything else. That's all my tools what I'm using. But now is the time to ask, like, how good is your mastery? How good is your psychology? How good is your philosophy? How good is your discipline? And how good is your patient mindset? So that's the self-development, and that's your inner journey. That's why you have to found your own words, your own action. Because if you copy paste someone else, for example me, it's not good. That's why what I'm doing is I'm talking about trading every single video what I've done here. I'm not showing you do that, or do that. I'm not showing you, oh, enter right now here and then stop loss close. No, I'm not showing, live trades or that or that. No, that's not trading. That's right now the world in manipulation. That's far away of trading. It is scam for me. What is happening? Like, oh, those even the courses. Then you have those Signal groups, and then you have those Telegram groups, and it's 100% scam for me in my mindset. It doesn't even it doesn't match original trading mastery and or original trading mindset. So what is happening if you copy and paste just other person thoughts and words and thinkings or something what is inside the courses? They are not matching with your thoughts thinkings and your motivations, let's say that, it's not matching, and then you're working against you. But now if the thing maybe you don't understand in like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and maybe 4 years later you understand like, oh wow, I was just following other people. I didn't listen in my own thoughts. I didn't mastering my own thoughts. I didn't mastering my own inner world. I was just following someone else, someone else, someone else. I didn't have my own words. But if you don't have your own words, what is happening? You are not trusting yourself, and you are not trusting your first thoughts. You're not trusting your gut feeling. There is no trust between you and you. And what you need in this trading mindset development is trust between you and you. That's your first foundational level to building a trading mindset. And then you have reinforced it. Then you reinforce it with the psychology. Then you reinforce it with the philosophy. Because the psychology is very important. What is happening every single day, all the time, right now in this trading world? Traders get stop out. Why you now need mastering your psychology is you have to let it go. That's the whole key of the psychology. You have to let it go. Money mindset, you have to let it go. Your emotions, you have to let it go. Your anxiety, your happy or bad, feelings, you have to let it go. All those little elements, you have to let go. Otherwise, what you're gonna do, whatever the price is doing, what you're doing, you're just following with the price, no idea what is going on. You wanna start buying here, you wanna start selling here, you wanna start buying here, you wanna start selling here, and so on. Now is the discipline important and the patient importance, because if you will be more patient and disciplined, maybe you see here, oh wow, we have very strong rejection, we have bearish pattern here, and then we have a bearish principle inside here, and price is going back to the lows, and those are the opportunities what you take. If you're too emotional, you going everywhere, and it's very, very bad place to be, and very deep and very dark, and you need so much energy to push it higher now there, but most people don't have like the good self-motivation. And that's what's happened here. The whole thing is to keep everything super simple, and your needs and what you want, you have to let it go. You want to be a millionaire, you have to let it go. You want that thing, or I don't know, you want that car, let's say example, you have to let it go. You want that house, you have to let it go, because otherwise you're going much, much far away of that. For example, I have up here, I don't know if you're listening, if you can understand what I'm doing. If you're listening, is we have those beans in our Shaolin temple, and what is going on, and what is one main principle of that thing is the monks, and we wearing this necklace with the beans, So what is going on with that mindset, and one principle is, if you in your real life you want something and you start pushing it closer to you, and if I'm holding those beans in front of me and I'm grabbing the bottom and start pulling towards me, closer I get, and if I let it go, the far it goes, it's gonna go. So for example, if I start pushing towards me, what is happening, the more far it's gonna swing. And now it's the same thing. If you're pushing away, and if you're letting go more closer, it's gonna go. For example, if this is gonna be the opposite side here, and if you're now doing this one, it's gonna swing back all the way here. So what is the, one sec. So what is the principle? We have to let it go. If you start pushing it, if you start forcing it, if you start pulling it, it's gonna go more and more and deeper and more harder. And the thing is, more lower you go, your own psychology, that's mean more energy we need in that bottom to go back even the same starting point where you start to go lower. You know, more energy we need to push it back in the same place in the first place. And now you wanna go higher. So more deeper you go, more energy you have to have. But if you don't let it go things, your needs and your something, you need a loads of energy in this bottom. And if you look into society, how weak it is, you know, it's a very bad place. That's why just start with the simple things and just let it go. And how to do it is just let it go. Build development your own lifestyle to the minimalistic. Go more minimalistic, more less and less and less and less. Not just one go, day by day, day by day, day by day. Learn the discipline and learn the patience, and found those little things and found, you know, the happiness inside those things. Found happiness inside these things. Face the truth, face the challenge, and be happy. Everything what you have in that moment. Thank you every single one. And let's see what tomorrow is doing. Thank you every single one. Enjoy the week. Don't make impulse movements. And I'm gonna see you every single one tomorrow. Thank you and ciao.